Hi guys, this is Dan with 13 North. So I was at the dollar store and I found this bag called Seal Gear. $1. And I am desperately wanting to try this out. They come in various different colors. We have orange, we have black, red, and blue. I got 2 orange ones because, quite frankly, I'm going to test the hell out of these things and probably kill one of them. It is a little waterproof bag or sack that holds 2.5 liters. It is good for fishing, canoeing, and camping. And if you're going canoeing with this thing, you'd have to have it be waterproof, okay? So, it seems to be a very well-made bag. The best way to describe the material is almost like life raft material. I don't know if you've ever seen one or whatnot, but it's like a rubber seal, and then on the outside it has a very like canvasy grip to it. It has the nylon mesh to it. To seal it, all you have to do is, it's supposed to be waterproof, is buckle it down and then, or fold it over I should say, and then buckle it down like this. There's 2 inner rods here that when put to a bend, it seals the compartment watertight or airtight. Now the good thing about having something that is watertight, keeping water out, if you were ever in a survival situation or you needed water, it can also keep water in. So it could be a carrying compartment, but we're going to test both of them out and see how it does and kind of put this thing to the test. Right here I have a Bluetooth speaker that is not waterproof and is not watertight. So we're going to put this into the bag, seal it up, tie it off with some rope, and flip it off into the water. Bluetooth on.
Bluetooth mode.
Oh, Bluetooth mode, I was close. Okay, so take that, flip it in there. We'll push all the air out first, that way it'll actually sink. 2, hopefully it'll sink. If not, I'm gonna have to pop a couple of rocks into this bad boy. Right there. Good. Take the rope here and tie it off. Now right here there's a little clasp for hooking it on. So take this and just do a couple little knots here. Okay. Again, this is for $1. That's the impressive part of this. Okay, take it, wind it up. Oh, you know what? Almost forgot the key part. 1 second here. Okay guys, so I pulled up a video on YouTube to have it play through the Bluetooth speaker. I really don't know if this is going to work or not. Also I had to make some adjustments to my bag. That way,
using fire starters.
Can you hear it?
The first one is going to be the
I'm playing my video.
Gerber Bear Grylls magnesium fire starter. The second
Ready?
is the Ultimate
I hope this rock doesn't damage the speaker.
fire starter. Initial fire starter. Now it's important that I know that there's literally
We're just going to let it sit there for a few minutes and tie this off. I don't think it's going anywhere. Just let it sit there for a few minutes, okay? We're actually going to give it to the count of 5. About 5 minutes, I mean. And then we're going to come back and see how that thing fares. You know what? It was brought to my attention, maybe it wasn't, maybe the bag wasn't dry, because I've messed with this bag and water already.
Let's try that.
Let's try this.
So, we will be trying this.
Brand new,
Okay.
still playing,
We're going to see how they compare.
bone
to each
dry.
other to see which one is the best
Brand
fire
new.
starter for you.
Squeeze the air out, just like I said.
It also comes with
1, 2, 3 times over, rolling it. And we're going to roll it in. Right into the water. I know what you're thinking. I'm trying to kill my speaker. It's not the case. I'm trying to test to see if this thing's actually waterproof. Again, these are from the dollar store. The speaker itself was $10, so I really don't care about the speaker. And again, This is test one out of many that I'm going to do on this thing, so we're going to see how this goes. Okay. So it's been a decent amount of time, so we're going to reel this guy in now. See how we did. Ooh. I don't know if that's promising or not. I don't like that it's cutting out, that's for sure. You know, when I did this in my head, the way that I saw this all playing out was like, I pull it back, the speaker's still going and everything. It looks really good for seal gear here. But oh, hang on, this way. Make sure.
Bluetooth mode.
Every time that it goes out of range, it seems to, or it loses the signal, which going under 3 to 4 feet of water will do that. Or the phone died. Awesome. Okay. Again, it feels damp in there, but not like wet. Hang on. Yeah, it doesn't have any water, and it was under there for a good amount of time. So, we could really be jerks and just throw the speaker in and see how it goes. And if you think this is stupid, leave a like. If you don't think it's stupid, leave a like. Alright, ready? And let's see how that goes. I'm not going to leave that sitting for too long. Okay. Ready. Hang on. Okay, off. On. Off. On. Electronics and water does not always work. Alright, on to the next test. Okay guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to see if it's watertight. Okay? Now if in the event that you're in a situation where you don't want to get down there because you don't want to get wet, this is a way to do it. Alright? Take a little piece of your rope or paracord or whatever you have with you, tie it off to the little clip here. Now, if you're trying to fish for water this way, it's not going to work. Inside, you have two little rods that are what keep it closed and open. So what you do is you open this up, put your hand in, open it up, and you take those rods and bend them both away from each other, like a bow. And you clip it, and it stays open, just like this. Okay? Now what you do is you take this little guy here, just tie it off right to a stick, nothing too fancy, just a couple of knots. Try that again, because I'm an idiot. Nothing fancy, just a couple of knots. Here. Here. Now obviously you would not drink this water, this is funky, but if you came across something that was good, that's what you would do. And then, good. Bring your stick up, and then we are golden. Actually just break the stick off there, and then dump out just as much as you need, and then fold it over twice. Better off to push the air out, good to go. And then snap it in place, good to go. Now with the little clip on the back, mind you, we can clip that onto our pack and then carry it around like this, okay? Also here, if it's airtight, if it's watertight, okay? We should be good to go. So it does in fact hold water. Now to show you, there you go. Now I'm going to remind you again, it was only $1 for the bag. That's the biggest selling point on this whole thing. So we're going to go do a couple more tests and see where this goes. So, in the vast stupidity of wanting to test the durability of this bag, I filled it with air, which you just put your hand in, open it up, and then roll it up and right here. It seems pretty stiff. I just want to stand on it to see if it actually... I'm just testing the seals and whatnot to see how well it's made. Oh, I think it's going to break. Nope. Wow, that's actually kind of impressive. Let's step on both. Oh my god, I'm going to roll forward. Okay. I'm actually standing on it. Now, I weigh 218.8 pounds as of this morning, plus clothes and pack and everything else. So I would say about 225 to 228, somewhere in there. Anyways, to put the air in, just take your hand. Not that you'd ever need this unless you're using it as a flotation device, which I guess if you're that hard up, that'll work. Now, you know what? Let's try buckling it forward here. That's actually what the instructions say to do. And then pull it nice and tight. I'm bound to kill this thing eventually. Oh, it's gonna unroll. Yeah, I did it wrong. Try this again. I did find that rotating your buckles, whether you go back or forward, it keeps the stuff kind of loose. There we go. I have an idea. I got a truck here. I wonder what would happen if I rolled over it with a car. I don't think the bag's going to make it through that one. My final stupid test of this thing is what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it with air, and then I'm going to roll this thing up to where it's nice and airtight like I just stood on it, as you've already seen. Oh, need a little more air up. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to snap it. And I'm gonna run it over. Hang on. Okay. Yep, it's airtight. If you hear a loud pop, it might have been the bag. Alright, you give that a rip now. Really? Okay, that is insane. That is $1. I cannot tell you how pleased with that thing I am. That is amazing. All right, I'm gonna get the car off this thing. Totally did not break. That is nuts. You know what? I know what the problem was. We did not have the weight of the motor on this. Motor's in the front, so I don't really know what this test is proving, but it's got to mean something. Okay, here we go. Straight. Still no pop. I've got to tell you, I'm pretty stoked about that bag. Again, this is called Seal Gear. That's pretty awesome. I mean, you can see the tire treads on it. Okay guys, so we did the test on the Seal Gear bag, and this little bad boy was a tough son of a gun right there. We ran it over, we dipped it in water, we filled it with water, we killed the speaker, we did pretty much everything we could with this thing. If you can think of something else you'd like to see us do with the Seal Gear bag, please feel free to drop it in the comments below. If you liked what we did today, please leave a like and subscribe. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I have to rate this thing. It held water, it did everything it was supposed to, plus a lot more. I really tried to kill this bag and I could not. So I hit it with everything but fire. And it's rubber, so I don't think that would work. A rating, just based on the fact that it was only $1, 110% is going in my bag. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rank that easily at a 4.5, just based on the fact that it was only $1 And again, it's Seal Gear. You cannot go wrong with that at all. This is what I'm going to be carrying my camera in from now on. So, alright. Thank you guys very much, and thank you for watching 13 North. This was Dan.